Welcome to the 2018 presentation of the SAT for kindergarten, first and second grade. Here are the important dates for the SAT. On April 9th, students will be taking the reading component of the SAT. On April 10th, the students will be taking the mathematics portion of the SAT. If a child is absent on April 9th or on April 10th, the makeup testing will be conducted on April 11th and April 12th. All students currently in kindergarten, first and second grade will be taking the SAT. This includes those students who are English language learners regardless of their time in ESOL program. This also includes those students with learning disabilities. All ESOL students and those students with an IEP will receive the appropriate accommodations that are documented on their plan. The SAT will take approximately 1 to 2 hours to complete. The times provided for the SAT are approximate times only and should be appropriate for most standard curriculum students. Students who need additional time to complete the assessment will be allowed to do so. If a child is in ESOL or has an IEP, the appropriate accommodations will be given to them. Please be aware that for the math portion of the SAT, the test questions can only be read once for all standard curriculum students. However, ELL and ESC students may have test questions reread or clarified on a one-on-one basis if and only if the student requests it. Here is an example of a reading question from the kindergarten SAT. They will have a sentence as well as 3 pictures. They will need to bubble in the picture that best represents the sentence that they read. Here's an example of the first grade reading test. The students must read the passages and the questions on their own. This test will have approximately 7 passages. This is a first grade reading sample. The students must read the passages on their own and answer the questions. The test for first grade has approximately 8 to 9 reading passages. The second grade students will be required to read approximately 8 to 9 passages that are slightly longer than those of first grade. The students will be required to read the passages and the questions on their own. Here's an example of the kindergarten math question. Please be reminded that the students will only see the answer choices below. The teacher will read, "Look at the numbers. Which number has the greatest value? Mark the space under the number that has the greatest value." This is an example of the first grade math question. The students will only see the number line as well as the answer choices. The teacher will read, "What is the word name for the number that belongs in the box? Mark your answer." For second grade, the students will have the picture of the cubes as well as the 4 answer choices. The teacher will read, "What is the number? Mark under your answer." Here are some ways that you can help your child from home. Allow time for your child to complete home learning assignments daily. Make sure that you read every night and they complete I Ready as well. Question your child after you have read a book or have told them a story. For example, who, what, where, when, how, and why. We have task cards on our website that can also help you with this. Our teachers are working diligently every day to prepare your child. They are doing daily reading comprehension assignments, cold reads, SAT math dailies, oral mock assessments in order to help them with listening skills. They are using their task cards, and they are providing small group instruction in order to target all of the students' needs. Once the SATs are completed, we will receive the scores during the summer. You will receive 2 scores. There is a stay 9 of 1 to 9 and a percentile that goes from 1 to 99. For example, your child may receive a stay 9 score of a 6 and a percentile of a 70. Those students in the 50th percentile or lower will be monitored for academic progress. Those students who receive a stay 9 score of an 8 and 9 or in the 90th percentile will be placed on a list for possible gifted testing. The SAT score does not solely determine the retention or promotion of a child. However, if a child is a possible retention, the SAT score will help in making the final decision. On the week of the SAT, there will be no home learning. On the night before the SAT, we hope that everyone relaxes, you get to bed early, and get a good night's sleep. On the morning of the test, Make sure that you wake up early, have a good breakfast, and get to school on time. Please remember there is no stressing the SAT. After watching this presentation, if you have any questions regarding the SAT, please feel free to dojo your teacher, email us at somersetsoho.com, or call the front office.